sorry that things are complicated with Mary.
It's okay. They're not so bad. I saw her earlier today. It wasn't the worst.
I hope my telegram the other day wasn't too forward.
No, Did I... Did I get a chance to respond to it, or did I forget?
You didn't, but it's okay.
I will catch up with y'all later.
Stay safe.
No problem. It's really no problem. I just, yeah, wanted to make sure you're okay. Plus, boss doesn't respond to about 95% of my telegrams, so...
Me and you both.
What exactly were they doing on their date that had Genevieve falling off a cliff?
I don't know. Maybe they were trying to look at a beautiful view or something. Which I understand, but
I mean, to be fair, you could take Genevieve to a flat plane and she'd still find a way to fall off of a cliff. At least it feels that way. She's very accident prone, that one.
she is.
I hope you still managed to have fun, though, on the fishing trip.
Oh, no, I loved the fishing trip.
That's good, I'm glad.
Were you able to have fun on the fishing trip?
Yeah, for the most part. Things have been a bit weird since, but the trip itself was fun.
Weird how?
On the ride home, Luce and Ash made a joke about Andy and I getting married. And while Andy's not the marriage type, he's made quite clear, and that's fine. I don't particularly mind. So I sort of bit back at them jokingly and said, "Not likely," and I think Andy took that as me expressing that I didn't see myself being with him forever, or that I didn't love him enough, that I would never get married to him or something. So I clarified what I meant, and well, yesterday I told him that it wouldn't matter if he asked me tomorrow or in 100 years. If he asked me to marry him, I would always say yes, and that I don't want to get married unless it's to him, and I thought that was the right thing to say, but now I'm not so sure.
Why is that? Why?
He didn't really react well to it. He just gave me this look, and I don't think I've ever felt like he was more distant than in that moment. And then he just stuttered something along the lines of, okay, well, that's nice. I'll see you later. And then he went to bed, and I was going to bed with him, but I guess he didn't really want me to join him after that, so I've been staying at the saloon ever since. And I don't really know what to do. I think I fucked up.
What day was this?
This was yesterday.
Okay.
I should have just let it go. I shouldn't have tried to talk about it, because it always gets me in trouble. Talking about things never helps. It just leads to shit like this. But then Sylvie got in my head, and I thought, you know what? I'm a grown ass man. I can communicate. I can talk about my feelings. I can tell him the truth about how I really feel, and well, look where that got me.
Can Andy? From your story, it sounds like he avoided the subject a little. Are you able to press him for more information? Did he offer anything?
No, he really just turned around and, I mean, he just looked at me with this look. The only way I can really describe it is shocked and sort of appalled in a way. It just looked distant, and then he just sort of stuttered, okay, that's nice, see you later.
Does Andy stutter?
No. And that's another thing that's scary. I don't think I've ever heard him sound like that either. He told Ash once that we would never get married, and that it's not for us, and that we don't need to get married. And in a lot of ways, he's right. We don't need to get married. I'm not planning on going anywhere, and I don't need to be married to him to be happy. He makes me happy just as is, but I don't know why me reaffirming his stance on it has thrown everything into question. For a second I thought, well, maybe he wants to get married and that's why he was upset, but then I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what he sees in me. I know for a fact that all of his original friends don't see anything in me. Maybe he's realizing that.
Does he spend a lot of time with any of his original friends?
No, they're mostly not in state anymore. Occasionally we get a visit from one or two of them, but Not regularly.
Okay.
I just wish I knew what to do.
Well, I definitely know what he sees in you. And it's that you're thoughtful and caring and intelligent and handsome, among many, many other things. You're brave and loyal.
He might have thought that. I don't think he thinks it anymore. He's never looked so like he wanted to leave me. He looked at me like I was crazy. Maybe I am. I just wish people would stop talking about fucking marriage around me. All night last night, Lincoln was talking about his wedding, and then Ash and Luce were planning their wedding, and I just had to sit there and nod and smile, knowing that my relationship was probably over because we both came to the conclusion we were happy not married, I guess. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have a half-hour nap before the storm rolls in.
Okay, Angel.
You be safe, and actually, before I go, if you could give these to Jen. When she's feeling a bit better.
Thank you.
Alrighty, well, I might see you after the storm, but I'll probably be here.
Take care.
You too. And I'm sorry about everything with Mary.
It's alright. It was mutual mostly.
Okay, well, if you need to talk about it, just let me know.
Mm-hmm. Rest well.
Take care.
Good morning.
Morning. Sorry. Little frog in the throat.
Happens to the best of us. How are you feeling today?
A little better.
Better? Something going on?
Oh, just the stuff with Mary.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to pry.
No, it's alright. I saw her today and it was mostly normal.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Is she still working as your apprentice?
Yeah, that was always the plan.
Well, that's good. I hope.
Yes.
What's your plan for today?
Well, I was gonna look at chickens, but I'd much rather look at cows with company than look at chicken with a book.
Uh,
Unless you're not
sure.
looking at cows and just
No,
milking them.
my plan was to feed them quick and then maybe take them out front, let them stretch their legs a little bit. I would be honored if you joined me. It might help my cows feel a little more comfortable as well. Seeing yours.
Except that Annabelle Lee, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe mine could use the discipline from Annabelle Lee. That brown one over there, she's a spitfire. Yeah, let me feed them up real quick and I'll get them out of your way. We can bring yours out.
You can leave.
It's a brave dog here.
Sometimes you gotta tell him to... There you go. Come on, buddy. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
I think that was a dog. It's okay. Come here, troublemaker. Okay, apparently she's leading the way. I'll grab you last.
Excuse me, puppy.
Look at that. Got them all out here and no one even got hurt. Haven't seen too many people around this week.
Yeah. We did actually have Kai the other day. The day of the fishing trip, but I haven't seen him since. And then Jen just got hurt.
I'm sorry. Jen got hurt?
Yeah. She fell off a cliff, apparently, during their date.
Oh,
And she got a concussion. And then she didn't stay in Valentine as she was directed to by the doctor. Which I guess is fine, since she was still at least under Cedric's observation, but I don't know.
do we know where she is now?
Oh, yeah, she's in her room here.
Oh, good. Okay. Still. That poor girl just got attacked by a bear not too long ago, and now this?
Yeah. And then I did just see Chris earlier, but only for a short minute. I think he's just been popping out of his room when it's necessary to go do some work and then popping back in. Which is fair. It's a busy time of year.
Sure. He always seems busy. A few times I've met him.
That too. And then I haven't seen. Well, no, I did see, I guess, Hoof the other day as well. But he was also busy doing things in, he must practically live in the Armadillo City Hall.
Doing commission work.
Yeah, I think so.
Seems Rick's been tied up with that quite a bit too lately.
Good God, what are they all doing? Is it the event?
Well, I ran into Rick. Was it just last night? I think I had seen your telegram about the feast or dinner over in Blackwater. Which, thank you, by the way. I'm sorry I missed it,
It's alright.
but I had rode off that way, hoping to catch some of y'all, and I came across Rick in the city hall in Blackwater there, and he was doing something with business licenses. I think him and Luce were there together. Just your 2 cows out here today?
Well, I've only got the 2 cows.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm the person at Dead Crow with the least amount of cows, and I don't train horses. I think I'm the only person at Dead Crow that doesn't train horses.
Well, not the only one. I haven't got my hands in that yet either.
Fair enough.
That still shows just how observant I am. Silly man.
You're fine. But I am the person with the most amount of chickens.
Yeah.
And maybe the highest grade chickens in the state? I'm really curious if that's true.
Well, that would be interesting to find out. Is there some kind of show or something? Put him on
I
his way.
wish. Maybe we could get certificates.
Could work. I'll tell everyone I meet how great they are.
Please don't.
Alright, your secret chickens are safe with me.
I mean, you can talk about him, just don't. Good morrow, friend. Did you hear about Imogene Harrison's chickens?
I think that's an excellent point of conversation. That's funny. Alright, so 2 cows, a lot of chickens.
2 cows, 10 chickens. 3 sheep, 2 goats,
And a pig.
and a pig, but he doesn't count as the ranch's livestock.
Ah, okay.
And
Sunbeam.
he just counts as my baby. And Sunbeam, who also counts as my baby.
I forget your pig's name. Jean something?
Jean-Antoine.
Jean-Antoine. Wow, that is a mouthful.
Named after Jean-Antoine Lapin, who is basically the person who made pocket watches as we know them.
Oh, okay. I'm sensing a theme here with Tourbillon.
And
I remember.
and Jewel. Jewel isn't named after, like, a gem, a jewel. Well, I mean, I guess they are made out of rubies, and that's why they're called jewels. But Jewel's name is specifically the jewels in a pocket watch, which are, well, they're basically like ball bearings. They kind of make sure everything glides over smoothly, and you don't lose a lot of energy to friction.
So the more it moves, that helps protect it?
Up to a point.
Seems like such intricate work.
It is, I suppose.
Must have steady hands.
I do indeed. That's why I'm not... Well, I mean, I am afraid of doing surgery and stuff like that, but probably less afraid than the average person.
Have you ever seen or been involved with a surgery?
Well, I had to stitch Cedric up once, and that was pretty awful. But it wasn't terrible. I mean, it wasn't awful. The stitches were ugly, though. But, I had to... Well, I stitched up someone's gunshot wound, and that was pretty awful. He had 4 of them. But because of my inexperience, there were a lot of people on the scene. Because of my inexperience, I only really did the one. Which, of course, it ended up being the most difficult one. The bullet was lodged in an artery,
Ooh.
which required special care.
And this was all here? In New Alexandria?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't do any of this type of stuff before I got here. Yeah, let's see, Cedric was hurt in Blackwater. Well, he was hurt at McFarland's, but they couldn't get anyone, and Jen and I were out at Beecher's picking carrots or something. When we got to Blackwater, Dove had moved Cedric to Blackwater in hopes to find a doctor able to help, and I was there, so I helped. That one
All
was...
hands.
Sorry.
I was just commenting. It sounds like an all hands situation.
Cedric was actually pretty easy. I had already... I had a bunch of notes already on what to do with that sort of thing. The artery, though, the bullet in the artery, that really got me. I actually almost killed that man, to be honest.
Yes. Cannot imagine the difficulty of working in that situation.
I actually haven't really done anything since that happened. in regards to the field medic trainee stuff.
Did you know him?
No. I don't think I knew any of them. I'm not sure. It was... that was the whole thing with the McCoys. It was the remnants that were in that shootout over that fucking gun. So instead
I'm not sure I've heard the full...
Alright, so apparently at one point in time, the remnants had stolen a gun during one of their bank robberies. The gun ended up back in possession of the New Alexandria Sheriff's Office. The remnants didn't like this, so they kidnapped a deputy or someone in the department and tried to ransom them for the gun back. Also, still a reminder, not their gun, a gun they stole, that they just really liked. So they had this big standoff in Armadillo. And after the dust had settled, 5 deputies were injured. And the remnants ran away.
How many of them were fell?
I've no idea. They took their wounded with them.
And they were involved with the McCoys, them remnants.
That's a little more complicated. We haven't really heard it direct from Raven, especially since the McCoys have basically dissolved after this. To a multitude of things. I mean, Raven is just also sick, so I think that may have had... I think a couple things happened. I think this happened, and she doesn't know what to do, and also, she was sick, so they just bailed. But apparently... Okay, so Boone Jackson is the leader of the Remnants.
Okay.
Raven had been trying to befriend him and encourage him to truly change, which is something we believe in. We believe in redemption. We've had, I don't know if you've heard anyone talk about Armando, but, he used to work for us. He used to be a criminal. He used to work,
Yes.
or he used to be a dangerous gang member. Torture, murder, that sort of thing. We also had Demonica, who was also a torturer. But ever since she worked with us, I mean, I haven't heard of her getting into trouble, though I barely knew she was still in state, really. I should check in on her. Let's see, who else? I feel like there's... Well, I mean, I guess there's Mary. She does have... What is it? Assault or battery or both or something on her record. But ever since she started working for me, she, you know... Well, I mean, I guess I don't know if she has been doing that, but I haven't heard of it, and I'm pretty certain at least Roshin and Forte would tell me if something had, since I had brought it up to them before. So, you know, it's not like we think criminals are irredeemable. We absolutely think criminals are redeemable. That's something we heavily believe in. We would still take criminals in if everyone on the ranch... I want to emphasize this. I was going to say emphatically, but that's just emphasizing twice. Chris and Hoof always ask every single person on the ranch first. If they're comfortable, they will tell you what crime this person has committed. Crimes, usually. And all of that before anyone makes any decision about anything. Just so you know. So if someone's done a crime you're not comfortable with, we refuse. But, shit, I lost my train of thought.
Was talking about some prior records and...
Right, sure, redemption. So, you know, redemption's something we believe in. We also believe, and this is where McCoys and Dead Crow differ slightly, we believe in the power of our law enforcement. They used to a lot more, but especially when we had criminals on the premises, they would come by and make sure everything was all right and check in and all of that good stuff. It was nice. We used to make them donuts, horchata donuts, and coffee and tea. I kind of miss them popping by. It's been a minute.
I have not seen very many lawmen at all
Yeah,
out in this area.
I don't know if they're scarce or activity out here is just dwindled, which to be fair, it has. I haven't, besides that whole remnant thing, I haven't heard of, well, and the occasional store robbery and tumbleweed, because it's always tumbleweed, because those cowards choose the pockets of the state to mess around it in hopes that they can get away with it if nobody's paying attention. I keep getting derailed. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But yes, we have a pretty strong belief that the Elio will take care of us, and that belief has always been proven right for us. Anytime we've had trouble, we've went to the department and they've helped us out. 100% of the time. We don't have many troubles. And any that we do, we bring to the department and they do their job because that's what they get paid to do. But the McCoys don't seem to really think that way. Apparently, when we brought up the whole remnant thing that had happened, apparently Finley was talking about we have to prepare for war and all this, and I'm just a civilian. I'm not preparing for war. That's that's what our law enforcement officers are for. I'm just here to live.
So the remnants are declaring war on all of us? Or am I misunderstanding
Honestly,
that part?
I don't know what she was implying. I think she wanted us to band together to, I don't know, oust criminals from New Austin, which, I mean, sure, but we don't have to, like, go to war for that. We can just report what we see, and it gets taken care of.
Mm-hmm. And this was Finley?
Yeah, Raven's wife.
Okay. Art, and forgive me for interrupting.
No, you're fine.
There was another group. What were they? The Sentinels?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a security
group.
force?
Yep. Yes, you came in while we were talking to Otis that one night.
Yes.
So, that's the other thing. So, one of the reasons the McCoys, Raven, really, even started talking to the Remnants is because the McCoys had trouble with the Callahans. And the Callahans and the Remnants are sort of rival gangs. And the Remnants like to pretend that they don't mess with civilians. Even though they very much do. But they like to pretend they're better than the other gangs, or something. Or maybe they're just above the law, as people are. So, I think at one point, it happened that one time when the Callahans were trying to mess with the McCoys, the Remnants showed up and inadvertently protected the McCoys from the Callahans. So even though Raven hired Sentinel as her security team, she also kept the Remnants around to keep the Callahans out.
Seems like a poor trade-off.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't just keep the Sentinels. To the Sentinels' credit, I believe more than half of them didn't work at McCoy's by, I think, even before the point that we talked to them. talk to Raven and Finley. I know Frank quit doing jobs at the McCoys for quite a bit, and Otis, of course, did that night that all that bullshit happened to him. I think Mac stuck around, but I wouldn't hold that against Mac. I mean, they also were hired to protect them, so it's tricky. You know, you're a security force. You can't. It's trickier than our position. Surely, we're partners. We're not. Neither of us hired the other one. Whereas, the McCoys hired Sentinel, so that's a little trickier to gracefully remove yourself, I think. But I feel like there was something I was missing that I could have gone into more detail with. Or are you got a clear picture? Basically, maybe it was more about Raven and Boone. Raven, there it is. Raven herself used to be a criminal. And she, worked really hard to redeem herself. And she is redeemed in, I think, basically everyone who knows her's eyes. So, it's a little bit of a touchy subject for her, I guess. I think she really, really wanted to believe that Boone would change. I think she saw herself in him. Actually, pretty sure she words. She said as much. But,
Any chance there was history there from her old days?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. If there was, it wasn't brought up to me ever.
It's quite a few names I'm not familiar with in that story, I must admit.
Yeah, sorry. And then of course we haven't seen hide nor hair of any of these people anyway.
I think you've mentioned a Boone once or twice before.
Mm-hmm. So there is Boone O'Hara, who's a good person.
Oh, sure, I'm familiar with him.
Boone Jackson, though, he's just a downright scumbag.
Where do these remnants operate out of?
They used to operate out of Blackwater, but I don't know where they're at anymore. I don't even know if they're around, honestly. I thought maybe I saw Boone earlier today at the tobacco shop, and maybe that was Raylan Pyre, but... But also people just look similar, so sometimes I just don't know.
Sure. One of them wears a lot of purple.
Oh, yeah.
I believe, right?
Yeah, that's basically their gang colors, I think.
Okay, that is the remnants?
Yeah. Of course, it's not everyone that wears purple is a remnant, but...
Sure.
They sure do wear a lot of purple, the remnants. Which is a shame. Purple's a good color.
That blue seems to fit you. Noticed the new vest?
Yeah. It was more cohesive than the other vest. Other vest is a good vest, but I kind of like this one.
I appreciate the, I'll call it a history lesson. I still have much to learn of what goes on around here.
Oh, it's a lot. But
Fortunately, it seems I learned first where all the good people are. The medical stuff. You've put that on hold, you said?
Sort of. I think I might get back to it soon.
Is there any chance you could teach me a few things?
Oh, sure. Do you want to just come to the lessons, or?
Well, I don't intend on making a living off of it by any means, but just enough in case I find a friend in trouble. Something to keep them on their feet, get them back home.
Fair enough. That was basically my idea as well. I don't want to be a doctor proper, but I sure do want to make sure my friends live till a proper doctor can show up on the scene.
Once you lose one, it's you don't ever want to lose another.
Yeah.
But if you would be inclined, I would be most appreciative. I'd pay you.
Don't pay me. I'm not paying my teachers.
All right. No, something then.
Pay me if I ever get hurt.
That's fair. Where are your lessons at?
You know what? I'm not quite sure. Maybe Emerald? Maybe Rhodes? I haven't... One was in Blackwater and the other was in Rhodes. Both at the doctor's offices. Scarlet Storm and Josephine Godfrey of, what is that? Rose and Marigold?
They just send word, telegrams, posters.
Well, they were asking, well, they put out telegrams that they offer training, and, I first talked to Dr. Scarlet Storm about it, but she's also a state rep, so she's quite busy right now. Well, for the whole, her whole term, she was quite busy. So she passed me off to her associate, Dr. Josephine Godfrey.
Mm-hmm.
And then I patched up Cedric, and then I patched up, what was his name? Morty. That was the bullet wound guy. And then, I guess I had the yips about it, so I haven't contacted her much since. I hope she's not disappointed. But, while I was busy having the yips, I ran into, Dr. King Wolf, who I was able to have a long conversation with about a lot of stuff. And then recently I noticed in public telegrams that he was looking for, he was trying to compile a list of doctors who are willing to take on, pupils, I suppose. And then I asked him for that list. And of course the first two names that pop up are Scarlet and Josephine, so I'll probably... what is it? Words. I'll probably contact them again soon.
If I were to attend with you, is there a process in which I must follow? Or do they just accept anyone?
Oh, no, they'll take anyone who will listen.
I can try that.
Nearly there.
So you're a rancher, a watchmaker, medic and doctor in training. I'm not sure what to call that.
Field medic trainee.
Field medic trainee, okay.
Yeah, I probably do too much, but I don't know. There's holes that needs filling, and I can fill them, so...
It's a very noble mindset.
Oh, and Baker. Don't forget Baker.
Oh, yes. I've told more than one person. I think you are the most brilliant person I've met here in this state so far.
Oh, jeez.
And this just confirms it.
I don't know if doing too much is quite brilliant.
Yeah, all that work and knowledge rolling around up inside your head. It is most impressive.
Mm.
Reckon it makes for some long days, though.
Yeah, it can get a little weary.
What do you do to take time for yourself?
I don't know. Is it weird if I... my own personal projects, but they're still related to pocket watches? Does that count?
Sure, why not?
Still
That just means you have
intellectually
passion, right?
stimulating.
What's one you're working on now?
Alright, I'll be the first. Or you'll be the first to see it. There is something called a mystery complication. So a complication is, it's basically all the guts of your pocket watch, right? So all the gears and the springs and all that good stuff.
Okay.
A mystery... do you know what a skeleton window is?
I have not the slightest idea.
Alright, so I have a display watch, which has a skeleton back, which basically, it's just a glass-backed pocket watch, so people can see the inner workings, and they know, other craftsmen can see that I know what I'm doing, and they can see how I've, my process. And the fun thing about that is you can put it on the front as well. I've made a pocket watch. There's a pocket watch floating. Oh, Levi has it now. There's a pocket watch floating around that has a window that when you look at it from the front, you can see, so when you check the time, you can see the inner workings as well. And then, so a mystery complication is basically a watch that is see-through. It's all illusion, of course. It's actually just it's a couple layers of glass gears, basically, that
Okay.
rotate secretly. Here, let me show you.
I don't reckon I've ever seen one like that before. This should be most interesting to see.
So something like this, or this one. So you've got this gear here that will rotate the minute glass plate, and then glass gear, and then this this gear will rotate the other one. So it gives the illusion of a see-through pocket watch.
Wow. This is... I've never seen something like it. And you can make this?
Oh, yeah. It took me forever to find a good book that helped me get on my way. And I had to consult a couple of associates from back home.
What does this even require to put this together?
It's all the same stuff, just in a bit of a squished area, as you might imagine, since it has to hide behind the area that's not clear.
And do you just put all this together by hand? Or are there like special tools?
I mean, you know, you have tweezers and stuff, but the eye loop, oh gosh. The eye loop is the jeweler's monocle thing that people use. It's the eye loop.
Oh, sure.
The face microscope helps you see all the little intricate parts. But yeah, it's just a pocket watch, but crammed up in a special way, and some of the parts are a little smaller. I have to special order some of them.
How long does something like this take to put together?
I mean, after all the parts come in, it shouldn't be too long. I just have to make sure my plans are good, and then order the correct parts, and hope that I planned properly, and then you just assemble. It's the planning stages, really, that you gotta be careful for. But I believe I'm almost done.
That is most impressive. I don't know that my mind could even comprehend such a thing without seeing it.
Oh, I can't wait to show everyone it.
And this will be all for you. Your own special watch?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
At least gotta keep something special for me until I get more comfortable making it. And then I can sell them. But the first one is mine.
Oh, I reckon these will sell like crazy. I mean, I've never seen one. But I suppose there are many people who have seen many more things than me, but...
It is a little bit of a gimmick because, you know, most people, when they take out their pocket watch, it's sitting in their hand. So you just get a really cool window to your hand. But it's at least a fun challenge for me, which I appreciate.
Sure. Well, good. You know what? You should take some time soon to put yourself to that.
I might do. It is dark. Let's get these puppies back in the stalls.
Probably a good idea.
Check telegrams. I have to yell at a man.
Uh-oh. Who's done what?
It's Andy, and I don't know what he's done. Oh, I've got these 3.
I apologize, I couldn't quite hear you over the cows
sorry.
back there.
I've got these
You're-
3.
Sure. You were yelling at someone?
Oh, maybe Andy, probably. Maybe not. Oh.
Come here, you troublemaker. There you go. I'll be just one moment.
Of course. Would you like to leave Merrick alone?
I was gonna grab my bow, but we should be fine. Oh, is that Silver?
It is.
Hello, Silver. Don't mind me over here.
Don't be ornery to him.
Oh, he's a fine horse. I'm sure I got just a little too close that day. So would this be Rick Sandy that we're yelling at?
Possibly.
Understood. Say, does Silver make a fuss when you put that lantern up front on him?
I don't think so.
I reckon that's quite useful having one of them.
It is a risk that I accept. It is a little bit of a beacon that says, "Come here and rob me. This is my location." But more importantly, to me anyway, it says, "I'm here, I'm visible. If you need something, you can come to me."
And is that more the mindset of folk out this way?
I don't know. I think so. I think Ulrich also often has his lantern on Marshmallow, at least. And I know...
Yeah, some.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Jen usually has hers as well.
Let us hope most people see it your way.
It's a calculated risk, but... I'm not going to let a criminal stop me from doing good in the world, so...
I haven't seen too much activity around this place either.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew the Sentinels had moved out, but
When...
they were sharing the space with someone, I believe.
Yeah, when Lincoln's around, I don't know if he puts up his signs as much anymore. But, that should be Thunderbird. And then, that's, Lincoln, and then Arizona runs Outlaw's Rest. And then Frank, other Frank, does, I mean, I guess he also does Outlaw's Rest.
Would that be Arizona Moses?
Correct.
Okay. I met Lincoln at Outlaw's Rest once.
Makes sense. They're all family.
A rough fellow, but plenty honest. He seemed to have some differing opinions on the law, or the ones that represent it. But from the story he had told, it's perhaps justified.
Well, he certainly
I
has
don't-
insider knowledge.
Are you familiar with the story?
I am not sure.
I don't know that it is my story to tell, but
It's alright.
it involved a marshal.
Does it have anything to do with the firing line, or...?
I believe one was mentioned, yes.
The firing line? Like the gang, basically?
Oh, I don't know about the gang so much, but he mentioned that there was one marshal in particular that was a bit cruel in their antics. More than a bit, but a long time ago, and a man that is no longer with us, to my understanding.
There definitely are those types in the department.
I reckon every patch of apples has one rotten one.
Hello there.
Not too sociable, that one. You reckon the general store would still be open? Being so dark?
I believe so. Can always give it a shot at least.
I'm just curious, with all that Jen has been through lately, if there's anything I could send her way to help her recover.
Well, I've got some spaghetti from Ulrich. Should give her the daisy tea I had for her. What else do you give people who are unwell?
Maybe we could just do something for her
Very true.
next she's awake or really back on her feet.
I will think about this.
Allow me to help if I may.
Please.
Seems you have plenty to think enough.
Maybe just looking after her cows with her
Yeah, sure.
really is one of her greatest joys, I think.
She's certainly more experienced than I, but I will absolutely do my best. I came across you and Rick here earlier today. I was hoping to find some word of Leviathan. I haven't seen anything on them for some time either.
Is that a loose?
Hello.
How are you?
Alright, how are you guys?
Well, hello.
Doing fair?
Some late night writing and reading.
Yep, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Perhaps talking some nonsense, but at least on my half. Please. Go ahead. I don't mean to block you.
No, you're right, I don't think I have anything anyways, even though I am clocked in.
Are you with Ulrich?
No, I was going to head up there.
Do you know what's going on with him?
I have an idea.
What
Um,
the fuck is Andy doing?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I have to admit, I was told some stuff in confidence that I probably shouldn't repeat, but
Me
it
too.
kind of
Probably the same stuff.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't understand. I have to admit, if it's the same thing, we both know. Ash and I were left scratching our heads, not understanding ourselves, I guess, what was happening. Like, I don't understand. I, like Ulrich told me, and I couldn't understand. I mean, for me personally, how you could be with someone for that long and not communicate about it better. I don't know. And I was very confused about, I guess, how a conversation went down. And I don't know. I don't know. But I was on my way up to see if he was up there.
Is there...
Howdy.
Hey,
Well,
look at you.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Doing alright? How are you? Yeah.
Better and worse, I guess.
What does that mean?
Spoke to Andy. We worked everything out. Now I fear he's upset about something else.
What does that mean?
It's complicated.
Well, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
He's upset that I would ever think that he would leave.
Well,
I mean,
does he ever
did you
use
think
his
he would leave?
big boy words, or
He did today.
after making you worry?
He said that that day that Raven kept calling him my husband, that he realized he wanted to marry me.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Was. Until he
What do you
sort of
mean?
settled down and stopped being worried, and then he started focusing on me thinking that he would ever leave me.
Did you say that though?
He asked why I stayed at the saloon, and I said that I thought that he needed some space. And then I explained why I felt that way. And I said that I was worried that I'd fucked things up. And I guess he was upset that I thought that it would possibly be the end of it. But he says he wants me back home, so I guess we'll work it out.
I think you will.
I just feel stupid.
Why? You shouldn't. You know what? I had this talk with Ash the other day that with people that you love so much, sometimes the things they do, even if it's so insignificant, will hurt you so much more.
Yeah.
And I think realizing that from both sides is always so incredibly important. Realizing that, your actions can hurt someone more than it would hurt, Like something I would say to you could, absolutely wreck Ash, and something he would say to me could, so it's one of those you have to be more mindful of But in saying that too, you shouldn't have to step on eggshells by all means. I'm not saying that, but you have to remember that to you, if you saying, telling someone to fuck off playfully and they take it to heart, you can't be upset with them that they took it to heart because they hold you at a higher standard than they hold other people.
I guess. I can understand why he's upset.
I mean, I can.
And you're allowed to be upset too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it goes both ways. He's upset that you thought that, something really bad was happening, and you're upset that you thought something bad was happening.
I guess I just,
And
he had a better explanation than I did.
It was just a miscommunication. These things happen. It'll be okay.
yeah, honestly, they happen with Ash and I quite often as well.
Yeah, well,
It's just something
he's
that
Ash.
happens.
He spends his time eating glass. What can you expect?
This is true.
I just feel numb. I don't know whether to feel happy that he said, he feels the same. He didn't understand marriage until he met me, and now he gets it, and it's something he wants. It that makes me happy, but in the same breath, now I'm just sad because my thinking there was a possibility he could leave has upset him.
Well, did you tell him that you didn't want that?
Yeah. He just seemed
That's what should matter.
in disbelief that I would even consider the idea of him leaving. And I tried to explain why I come to that conclusion and that it's got nothing to do with him and trusting him, but I don't think he fully understood what I was trying to say.
Would
I think communication is best at this point.
absolutely. Would writing it down help? I find that
That's a good idea.
when I can't figure out words to say, organizing my thoughts on paper helps a little bit.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I think I said exactly how I felt in the best way that I could. I just don't think he fully understands. After my brother did what he did, everything in our relationship was brilliant. It was fine. No one would have seen it coming. And so I'm just very aware that in my life people have a tendency to disappear or leave without so much as a word. I mean, Colette, for example, she just fucked off and didn't say anything. There's people like that in my life, and have always been people like that in my life. It's far more common than I'd like to admit. So, yeah, when there's an actual reason that I can see someone using to leave my life, I panic. But I don't think he can see past just that I thought that he might leave. That was enough to send him into a spiral, I guess.
I wonder if he's had something similar, but opposite maybe. People are always expecting him to just leave or something.
Yeah,
Or people
probably.
want him to leave, so he does. So maybe that's why it hit something close.
I don't know how to resolve that, though. I mean, I I don't want to lie and say that it didn't cross my mind, because it did.
You ask the why.
Yeah.
When you get down to the why, I think that'll be where the illumination is.
So what happens going forward now?
I don't know. I promised I would stay at the ranch.
Oh, that's good.
He didn't want me being anywhere else. I told him that I was expecting to have to see people, but I promised I would stay there until he fell asleep, so that's what I did.
Honestly, sounds like you two just want to get fucking married. That's all it is, and I honestly, I think that's the main thing here. That you both want each other.
If only I could stop shooting myself in the foot.
You'll do that.
Do we ever?
Mm-hmm.
Where did Merrick go?
He's politely around the corner because he is too good.
He is a sweetie.
I don't mind him being a part of the conversation.
What's that, Ulrich? You don't mind Merrick being part of the conversation if he wants?
Merrick, get your butt over here. Okay, that one.
Very subtle, ladies.
That was kind of creepy. You both just made the same facial expression at the same time for the same length of time. Very weird.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm in one of those haunted houses.
Oh.
The dolls on the shelf are smiling at me.
Cheshire Cat smile in the dark.
That cat always creeped me the fuck out.
The illustrations.
Mm.
Well, I think some things just take time, and hopefully that's all this needs. Just some time and some communication.
I hope so.
I believe so. I know so.
It may not be resolved swiftly, but it will absolutely be resolved for the better in the end.
I hope so. I don't really know what I'd do without him.
Have you told him that?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we had a really nice, most of an hour-long conversation. It was only, I think, when my words really sunk in that he started focusing on what I'd said. Anyway, how are you guys doing?
Mixed results. Actually, not mixed results. Pretty good.
That's good.
I spent some time with Mary today, and it wasn't awful. It was actually quite pleasant. I don't know if it was because we had the buffer of, do you know Ellen Cooper?
Yes.
She's one of my good friends. Quite possibly my oldest friend in the state. Well, my oldest true friend in the state. I don't think I'd call any of the Prescotts my friends. But only Thomas, because I simply don't know him that well. But, sorry, I lost the plot there. I don't know if it was just because we had the buffer of Ellen Cooper there with us as well, but it wasn't dreadful. Is basically what I'm getting at. It felt natural and not terrible.
Well, that's good.
But I guess we'll see tomorrow when it's just the two of us in the workshop working on engraving and etching. Speaking of, we're gonna be engraving your pocket watch, so that should be ready tomorrow. Or whenever you're, whenever you're ready.
That's most excellent. Thank you.
Of course. Thanks for letting me keep it so long. I didn't intend to
Oh. No worries at all.
not be able to deliver it to you. Yeah.
Before we leave here tonight, I will go and retrieve the funds to pay you for that.
No, you will not. Once it's
Why
in your
not?
hands. I do not like
Well,
accepting payment before the product has exchanged hands. You could disappear off
What
the
are you,
face of the earth.
Genevieve?
No. I just don't like having people's money when they haven't received their product. Hello there.
Daddy.
Howdy.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Sorry, we were mining, so.
No, you're fine.
No, you're okay. Is that you, Winnie?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Winnie. It's Lucina.
And everyone.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I said hi. It's Lucina.
Oh, hi. Sorry,
Hi.
my
No, you're
hearing's
okay.
bad today.
No, it's okay.
Have y'all seen Hedon? He was over here at some point, I think, but I only see his horse.
Oh, no, haven't seen Hedon at all.
I'm gonna look through town. Thank you.
That's okay. Stay safe.
You as well.
I like Winnie. She's very lovely.
Oh,
Is that the milkman?
I think that's the milkman.
Oh, that heat.
No.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Oh, the body milk?
Yes.
Oh.
If he's got all these milk bottles on him, what happens if someone shoves him too hard? Does it just, like, explode with milk, or...
That's
Is that a defense mechanism?
Ugh, it would sure deter me. Ugh. Disgusting warm milk everywhere.
I'd be worried about the glass shard.
That too.
Yeah.
I've never wanted to think about something less.
Sometimes I wish I could stop my mind.
Oh my
stopped and like
gosh.
looked for you.
And past the door.
Jesus.
Howdy, folks.
Logan.
Yeah, I was inside the bank working as a teller momentarily.
Hi, Imogene.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fair.
There's somebody hurt at Sentinel as of 30 seconds ago.
Ah, shit.
Can we go so I can help her?
Yeah, I mean, it's on the way either way, so.
Yeah.
Are you a doctor? Or
I'm a trainee, unfortunately.
me too?
I'm a field medic, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't have
wait.
my bags, but I'm a field medic unofficially.
Alright.
Yeah. Thank you,
Boss?
though. Y'all be safe.
I don't think
It
so.
sure looked like
I
it.
think
Stay
it's this
safe.
person who looked a lot like Boss. Surely Boss would have said hello.
Yeah,
And
it did look a lot like him though.
it's pretty striking. The mustache.
Does Boss
was a
keep
little
a
different.
feather in his hair?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. That feather had one tucked behind his ear.
Oh.
Boss also wouldn't be caught dead galloping that loudly in the
Mm-mm.
in town. That's the word. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should go to bed. In the store. That's what I almost said. Galloping in the store. That's where I gallop.
Was that the milkman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Oh.
Always blonde.
Does he not ever wear a shirt?
Oh,
Just
he does.
milk.
Yeah, at the rodeo, he had like a cow coat on. Maybe that's where he keeps all his milk. Oh, that would be fitting. Oh, wearing a cow coat and you just store all your milk in it. Oh, that's actually kind of. Oh, I like that. Although I still don't like the
The concept of, yeah.
Yeah, but at least like how cool would that be? You just open up
It's
your
a
cow
fun
coat and you
idea.
have like rungs of like like cow's milk.
Maybe if you also had ice in your pockets.
That is true. That is true. Although not ice in the milk, because then that waters the milk down.
No.
That sounds
Ice
great.
surrounding the pockets and then
Yeah.
bottles in the ice.
Oh goodness. Maybe I'll get a cow coat for winter. What do you think, Ulrich?
You look like Colette.
What? When did she ever wear one?
Up to Coulter the first time we went.
Did she?
In fact, didn't you both get matching cow print outfits?
Oh yeah, we had the skirts, but not the coats. We
Oh,
had
I'm
the
pretty
cow
sure I've seen her
skirts.
in a coat as well.
Oh, I could bring the cow skirt back. I just realized I've been watching you for like a minute walk around me.
Oh, sorry.
No, I didn't realize until just then. I turned my neck to look at you. I was like, how did my neck hurt?
Do you need to stretch your legs or something?
Oh, I think I'm just anxious.
That's it.
Okay. You want to go tell a judge to eat grass?
All of
I'm
you to
going
assume
to.
I haven't already.
He called me Cobb Webster in a telegram.
That is your alias.
No! Oh my gosh. We've got fake names for any time, I guess, someone suspicious comes up to us. And mine is Connie Webster. And he keeps saying it's Cobb Webster. Not Cobb. I'm not a Cobb loaf.
No, you're a marshmallow.
A cobweb.
Yeah, well, that's what he says. And that's, I think, why he keeps saying Cobb. And I was like, no, it's Connie. And he just, no. Silly.
And he's, what was it, Elijah?
Ezra.
Ezra.
Which is his old best friend. Especially when Butcher's keep Creeker around because they not particularly happy with him because he revoked Soup's business license. It's all for given reasons.
For
Yeah,
kidnapping
the fact
people.
Yeah,
everyone
they're not
tripped
happy with that.
bowls.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He used to put some special mushrooms in his soups, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's like a whole investigation on it and everything. So it got revoked and now they're not happy about it. So
I'm gonna get some special soup and walk into the middle of the desert.
Can I come?
oh gosh.
It's a rainbow breaking through over there.
It's alright.
Sorry, kind of speaking to myself.
Oh.
Noticed a
Would you say
rainbow.
that?
Rainbow breaking through the
Oh.
clouds over there.
There's also coyotes.
Hmm.
And a pheasant.
Do you have an issue with birds?
Define issue. Define birds.
Flying things.
Be more specific.
A beak, sharp little toes, and they fly.
So, why are you asking? First of all,
Someone had perhaps mentioned that you're not fond of them, and I was thinking back to the last time we rode together, and your, I will add, excellent rifle shooting.
well, there is some truth to that. I don't. It's complicated. It depends on the bird. Chickens are fine. Small birds, I don't mind. It's the big fuckers that fuck me off. You know, the eagles and the hawks and the fucking big ass crows and shit. I don't like them. I have a scar on my left eye from getting attacked as a child, and I've never really liked them since.
Well, that seems rather logical. Not to distract from our other conversations.
I don't suppose you've run into Genevieve, Imogene, since before the storm.
Think real hard about it.
Yeah, it's all right. Apparently, she had a concussion because she fell off a cliff.
What?
I had heard, yes. I believe she has made it back to Dead Crow and is resting there.
Yeah.
What? How?
Not sure. She was on a date with Cedric and she fell and hit her head, I guess.
Why does Jen sound like a female version of Ash?
She's very accident prone.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking about adorable puppies. What are we talking about?
Oh, I just asked
Okay.
if you saw Genevieve at all between when I saw you before storm.
Unfortunately, no.
How are the rest of your animals over at Sky Pony doing?
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Have you taken on any more besides Abigail's horse?
No, not well. I took on one of Luce's horses yesterday, but that's temporary.
Still got all them pigs?
Yeah, still got all three of them. They're making a good recovery.
Have you ever seen Imogene's pig?
I have.
I have the damnedest time trying to pronounce its name.
I can never remember it. Jean-Pierre Louis or something?
Almost. Jean Antoine.
Jean-Antoine.
That one.
Named for Jean Antoine Lapin, who made pocket watches basically as we know them. Who used to make pocket watches for 2 Louis, King Louis. I don't remember if 15 and 16 or 14 and 15. And also Napoleon. So I'm sure he'd be absolutely honored to know that there is a pig named after him.
I would be. Been thinking about getting myself a second horse. I'm not sure what to look for. I want something I can work with, I think. Something that could be tested a little bit. Really, the idea came from hearing about the last rodeo y'all went to.
It was a good time.
Sporting horse. It'd be fun.
I might actually have you look at Tamale, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. We're not allowed to sell Tamale anyway, so...
As a ranch?
Yep.
What about individually?
I don't know. I think we would still probably try to contact What's-Her-Face.
I think this is a ploy for her to get me to not pay her for something again.
No, this is from... What's her name? Atwood, was it? Rose Atwood? Maybe, I think. And Chris and Hoof and I already discussed it. So if you like Tamale, you can have Tamale, or just permanently train her, you know. Him? I don't even remember. This is why I shouldn't be training horses.
I'll almost certainly take a look. Rick, you've trained horses before?
Very new to it. Very new to it. I'm training one at the moment.
Marmalade.
Yes, Marmalade.
Torbjorn's twin.
Marmalade.
No, that's Cedric.
Should I ask why he's called Marmalade?
That is an excellent question.
The horse or the
Marmalade.
or the man?
The man, Cedric.
I think it was either the last time or the time before that the Rustic Rains was open in Armadillo. They served, or they just gave Cedric some marmalade. And he'd never had marmalade before.
Oh.
So he decided to share some with his horse, as you do.
Fair, yeah.
And then eat the rest of it with his shirt off on the porch. Just digging his fingers right in the jar and just slurping it down.
So he's a fan.
Apparently.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Therefore, he became the Marmalade.
Oh, God.
What? We're going to Benedict Point.
Oh.
Oh?
Killer, I swear to God.
What?
Jen's there.
Fucking bitch.
Genevieve Mercedes Green, what are you doing here?
Mercedes. I'm alright.
Well, I don't know your middle name and you won't tell it to me, so.
I'm completely fine.
Are you? Did you get looked at by a proper doctor? No, you didn't, because you only just got here.
I didn't ride. I walked, I took it slow. And I've been resting all day.
Just be fucking careful, okay? Jesus Christ.
I mean, I walked. Instead of taking the horse.
There's still things out in the desert.
I know where most of them are, and it's daytime.
Do you need a ride back? Or somewhere else?
Yes, I need a ride back. Thank you. Also, I had a hunter out. He helped me.
Yeah.
I just couldn't stay at the farm, ranch. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I get easily stir crazy.
Merrick, sorry. Could you, pop in the telegram station real quick and tell, Ulrich that she's fine?
Sure, most certainly.
We'll wait.
Hello, Jen.
Hello. I knew I should have written to you last.
Then we'd have just found you walking. Unless you thought you could have hobbled up that hill fast enough.
Maybe I should have popped in at the auntie's.
That might have been a good diversion. Because you know I would have ripped through half of New Austin to find where you were.
Am I right?
Couldn't go to
I
the
think-
aunties, they'd give you a tongue lashing as well.
Probably.
But sorry, what were you saying?
What did Cedric say?
That you fell off a cliff? And got a concussion, and did not listen to the doctors when they told you to stay in Valentine?
They didn't tell me to stay in Valentine.
They didn't?
No. They said I could ride as long as I rode in the back of someone's horse.
Maybe he blew it out of proportion. Or
Yeah, that's
maybe he didn't share information with you he had received later.
very possible. I also didn't fall off a cliff, I don't think. I think I rolled down a cliff.
I'm sorry, I'll remember the distinction.
The distinction is the severity of the wounds, is it not?
So you're only bruised with no broken bones. You don't have
Yeah.
any broken bones, right? Nothing hurts when it
No.
moves. You're just fuzzy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the worst headache of my life.
Still?
Yeah.
Thank you, Merrick.
Never a problem. I think Hunter there is giving a piece of his mind as well.
Good boy. Exactly. So it's not Mercedes.
No.
Does it even start with an M?
Yes.
Okay. Is it short or is it long?
Mm. Perhaps long.
Okay.
Not as long as Genevieve.
Not as long as Genevieve. But it's certainly not something like Mary. Have we ever encountered the name before in New Austin? Or New Alexandria?
Yes. Twice.
Two different people or two different times?
2 different people.
Oh no, it's not Meredith, is it?
It is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Of course it is.
I'm sorry. I'll change for
No.
you. I can change this to Mercedes. Is that the...
So what were the rest of your plans today, Jen?
More chicken.
Chicken. Okay. That's at least good. Silver, you big... It was just a snake.
Never even saw it.
That's the snake rock.
There is often a snake at that corner. I think there's a burrow or something there.
Yeah, no hunter. Such a big snake. Did Wenma come around was it yesterday?
I don't know
The
when
day
it
before.
was. I think it was just yesterday. Or earlier. Well, I mean, I guess now that it's after midnight, it counts as yesterday, but... Alright, Peony, we're not fucking around today, so go.
She already knocked me on my feet once.
What was that?
Telling Peony we're not fucking around today.
Okay.
Well then.
Gonna grab the chickens?
Yeah. Are you okay?
I don't know, Jen. That's Tamale.
That's what Jen has just said. What a unique horse. May I approach?
Yeah, of course.
Feels like he must be twice the size as Prince.
Yeah, he's a pretty big one.
Seems well mannered, well enough.
He's been pretty well trained, I think. He actually and he really liked the cattle drive. I had him on the cattle drive on Thursday, and he did great. He we don't even think he's done cattle drives before, but he seemed like a natural at it. So definitely a good working horse, I think, and probably good for hunting too. What did you say Rose Avery did? Bounty hunting? No. Regular hunting.
Yeah, regular hunting.
So, used to gunshots.
And what kind of horse is he?
That's a Hungarian.
Okay. Well, that's one of the ranch horses, ain't it? We ain't allowed to sell them?
It's a weird situation with her. We can only sell it back to her. Basically, she needs him to get out more, but she doesn't want him to fall into criminal hands, so she sold him to us.
Okay.
So if we ever need the stable room, I guess, we'd have to sell him back. But if we have someone who'd ride him every day, well, every other day, or whenever you want to ride him, I mean, reasonably. Ride him reasonably.
So, who was the previous owner?
Was it Rose Avery? What's her last name?
Kendall.
Kendall. Oh, okay. Who the fuck is Rose Avery? I don't fucking know anything.
I mean, I would certainly give it a try.
Sure, please do.
I'll need to speak with Tim about maybe making some room to share stable space with Prince.
Yeah. Don't have very much room, or don't have much money on me right now. I don't know
I have
how
a little.
much.
I'll go ask him. He reckons he could outfit the stall for about $40.
Alright.
I do have that. I'll just need to run back to town. Do you think you could perhaps hold on to him just for the night for me?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you. Just feel myself getting a bit tired. Figured I should go to sleep soon.
You rest well.
I will most certainly make that a priority tomorrow.
I do have that lesson with Mary at 7, but it should be well wrapped up by the time we usually see it, yeah?
Sure, yeah, no worries. I think I have a little more free time to myself tomorrow. Catch up on chores a little bit. New week.
New week.
Before I go to bed, actually, give me just one moment here. I recall the conversation in Armadillo that you preferred tea to coffee, and I wanted to pass you a little something just to say thank you for all your help these past few weeks. And hope that perhaps over the winter season this could, I don't know, maybe help you out a little bit.
Thank you.
I didn't really know how much it takes to make tea, as I'm not familiar myself, but
It's alright.
in any case, yeah, I wanted to say thank you again for everything.
Of course.
Well, on that note, I suppose I shall I'll leave you to it.
You rest well.
Thank you. I hope she does okay.
Me too.
Yeah. Have a good night, Miss Imogene.
I will. Oh.
I got it. I did not have it.
Is that one of yours, or is that one of the wild ones?
It was one of the wild ones. I thought it was some of ours.
Free range. Alright. Then you did get it. Oh, I didn't get it, though. Hello? Sorry, little one.
Does bone broth help with pain?
I don't think it helps with pain. I think it more just helps strengthen you. I think the pain is just the willow bark tea, which I know is disgusting, but I have some if you need some.
Apparently the tea is better than eating the willow bark raw.
Oh. Did you try to eat the willow bark raw?
No. I think it was Dr. King Wolf that said that someone else who was treating me said he had willow bark.
Oh.
And then when he said it was willow bark tea, Wolf said that at least that's better than the eating it raw.
So he means, but give her proper painkillers, or... Did they not give you any painkillers again?
No, he couldn't prescribe any.
Okay.
He could only give me morphine or willow bark tea, and he preferred to do it. Give me willow bark tea. I'm guessing it wasn't just me and Peony that made you pull that gun. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but just know that you don't have to be alone.
I want to, I just don't know how to articulate it, I guess.
sometimes I find it just helps getting something out, even if it doesn't make any sense. When I was little, I used to scream a lot. I guess that was a way for me to try and articulate my thoughts and feelings.
I just feel so useless and not in control, and I don't know. Am I trying to do too much, or
How much of the things you do for yourself?
I don't know the answer to that question, Jen. You could make the argument that it's all completely self-indulgent, because what are my other options, really? I can't let anyone get hurt. People are counting on me, and
Do you know what we're counting you on?
no.
Did you take care of yourself and do your best? It's like that doctor when you treated the deputies that said all you can do is really do everything you believe is right. Because that's all you can do, really. And no one can fault you for that. I think sometimes when we try to be there for everyone else, we forget ourselves in the process. We think that taking care of everyone else is making us happy because, I don't know, seeing other people happy makes you happy. But I don't think that ever really brings you happiness for long.
Nobody around me is happy right now, Jen.
That's part of life. What we can do is be there for each other.
Yeah.
I know, at least for me, even if I'm not happy all the time, it helps a lot that I can talk to you. It brings a peace of mind.
That's good.
I think we all face a lot of hardship, but when you're with the right people, it makes you hopeful that you can pull through.
That's true.
Maybe one shouldn't strive to be happy all the time. More so just be okay with not being okay.
I guess that also means being okay with the people close to you not being okay.
Yeah. How is it the saying goes? You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink it.
Yeah. You can give everyone all the tools they need, but they still have to take them in their hands and use them, I guess. Sometimes it's just no one's fault. I can't always pick up the tools I'm given, so.
Sometimes maybe it's also right just stew a little in the feelings. And perhaps not be afraid to ask for company, even though you don't want to talk. Just ask someone to stay.
The absolute fucking audacity. You listen, you. What?
Is she being a brat?
What? What?
Those rude ass chickens.
Shit, you were saying something important. What were you saying? Oh. Maybe give yourself space to stew.
Hmm. Yeah. I was always taught to hide, never really cry. Just to not make everyone else uncomfortable. And I think that might not be the best idea. I never really been good with handling my feelings. I suppose that's why I punched Cedric the first time. It was the only way I knew how to convey how worried I was. It's a learning curve to handle your own and everyone else's feelings.
I think I'm just too good at running away. Even when I'm staying, I'm running. I always find an excuse to not think about whatever's dwelling on my mind.
I think we're all doing that in different ways.
Well, we should all stop it.
We really should. Have you ever been taught how to deal with feelings?
I don't know. I thought I had a fairly good grasp on it when I was younger, but as I got older, everything just seems to get more complicated and convoluted, and I just feel like I understand less and less every day.
Yeah. I sometimes wonder if that's what my parents were trying to teach me. The complexity of the world. Do you know why I don't like getting paid?
No.
My parents often used the things they got me, or how much money they spent on me, as a reason for me to be grateful. It felt like they used it against me. I always feel like I owe it to people if they give me something that's expensive or give me money. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. And I don't know, that I must be prepared to do a favor for them.
I'm sorry, John. That's dreadful of them.
I still feel like whenever I'm given something that I need to return the favor. It sort of weighs heavy on me, you know? Guess it kind of makes me feel bound to people. Not really free to do what I want to do.
When do you get to do what you want to do?
I don't know. Feels like the things you enjoy becomes a burden when, I don't know, other people count on you.
What about stuff like Christmas or something?
What do you mean?
Do you accept Christmas gifts?
I found that when people give me something that's sentimental and not really necessarily expensive, it makes me feel, I don't know, more appreciated. My parents put so much value on the expensiveness of the item that they never really considered whether I would, I don't know, enjoy it or not. I should just be thankful. Do you have something that feels like it's weighing you down?
I don't know if I have one specific thing that feels like it's weighing me down heavily. I feel like it might just be more a bunch of little things that are pulling at me.
I get that.
But I guess now that I'm thinking about them with a clearer head, none of them are direly urgent. Just time, I guess, will solve most of them.
It's a good thing you're a keeper of time.